Welcome all, this is Random Addicts, and welcome back after 3 long weeks. And I couldn't really think of a good game that I currently had to play, aside from the Stanley Parable. So, without further ado, after a very long break, let's play. And I might tell you why I had that very long break, but first, let's play. We know we're playing this. Never is the end. Oh no, never the end is. Ooh, what happens? I know what happens. I played this game, but I'm not going to spoil it. I shan't spoil nothing. The end is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, weird voice dude.
Stanley worked for a company in a
Oh, no.
big building where he was employee number 427.
I like your accent.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he
Ooh.
pushed buttons on the keyboard.
The mystery.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Ooh.
This is what employee 427 did
That would be an
every
awesome
day,
job if it
every
wasn't
month,
so
or
boring.
every year.
That would be an awesome job if it
Although
wasn't so
others might have
boring.
considered it soul-bending, Stanley relished every
Oh, no.
moment that the orders came in.
We're
Though
alone.
he had been made exactly for this job.
Oh no. Why are we alone?
Was happy.
Where are the other rooms and why is Stanley happy?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
A parable?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
A parable?
Something he would never quite
The music
forget.
stopped.
He
The
had
music
been at his
stopped.
desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had
Ooh.
arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Ooh, the mystery.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never
Who
in
says
all
hi
his years
nowadays?
at the company
People
had
text
this
that.
happen. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Okay, it might
Shocked,
be glitching a little.
frozen
Not sure why.
solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Are
But
we
as
able
he
to move
came to
now?
his wits and
No, we're not.
regained his senses, he
We're
got
now-
up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
We're now able to move. Ooh, the mystery rises. Open the door. We're not allowed to. Open this door. We're not allowed to.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Why?
What could it mean?
Why
Stanley
were they
decided
gone?
to go to the meeting room.
I don't like you,
Perhaps he had
computer.
simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Am I supposed to find a trace of my coworkers? I think I'm supposed to find a trace of my coworkers. Why am I not finding a trace of my coworkers no matter how hard I'm looking? Tell me, weird narrator dude! Dude, the mystery. The mysterious music. A door is open, and it won't let me open these doors. What's happening, narrator?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I feel like I'm being followed. Like this guy wants me to do something that I'm not supposed to do. Should I go to the left where I'm supposed to go? Or to the right where I'm not supposed to go?
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
wasn't?
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop
Yes.
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Who puts an employee around lounge on the right side? I'm glad I didn't listen to you, narrator, because I don't trust you. Wait, you telling me what to do? Lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It
Okay.
had really been worth the detour after all, just to
Yay,
spend a few
happy
moments
ending.
here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
How could you drink this room? Rooms don't get drunk. Rooms get high.
Yes.
Oh,
really,
what's happening?
Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished,
Ooh.
here you sit looking at the chairs and some paintings.
Are you mocking
Really
me?
worth it.
He's mocking me.
But eager to get back to business,
Yay, we're
Stanley
eager.
took the first open door on his left.
I still don't trust you. I'm going where I'm not supposed to be going.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Why wasn't I fired years ago? Door closed. What's happening? Is some weird dude following me? Are you doing this, narrator? Are you closing the doors? Are you doing this?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Why are you talking to me?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I don't
I
believe you.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Yes, it
but
is.
The fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
That's what I'm worried
There's
about.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Ooh.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
There's the
stop
catwalk right
trying to
there. I
make
think I
every
should.
decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Oh no, more mystery.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
After
To
what?
put your work aside.
What did I
Let
do?
her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Ooh. Whenever somebody says it's she, it's usually not very good when he says it like that. Oh gosh, this room's dark. I don't know if I should. Oh, I don't know if I should. Oh, what happened? Oh my gosh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly...
Fine. Oh, fine, narrator. I'll trust you. Just this once. What the? Apartment?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Ah!
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Don't call me sweetie. I don't know who you are.
All right.
Who are you?
There we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about
You're damn fool.
What? Oh my gosh! My wife is a mannequin.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make
My
a
wife
point
is a
here,
mannequin.
Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
Are
Come
you-
inside.
You're
Let me
messing
show
with me.
you what's really going on here.
No, you're messing with me. How's that mannequin move? It's a mannequin, not my wife.
Sorry.
No!
You're in my story now.
No. I knew I shouldn't have listened to you. And also myself. I'm half to blame for this. Ooh, man. Hi.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh no, death! More press 3. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Why was there a voice? And then, why was there a mannequin? Why is my wife a mannequin? Fine.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
I don't like you either.
Every button that he pushes is a reminder
like
of
you
the
either.
inconsequential nature of his existence.
Yes, you're very consequential too. Fine.
Look at him there, pushing
Yes,
buttons,
politely.
doing exactly what he's told to do.
Ugh,
Now he's
stop
pushing
mocking
the button.
me.
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's
Stop
going
mocking
home.
me.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even
Why am I
feel
coming back to
sorry
work?
for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Why have I chosen this life? I'm to blame for
But
it.
in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Why did I do that?
Fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Why did
It
I
was
do that?
wonderful. And each day that he returned to work,
I thought I was
a
boring.
reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Why would it not happen? Ooh, TV. Well, this will get my mind off my impending death.
And so he began
No!
to fantasize about his own job.
You son of a
First, he
gun.
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought
You're screwing
excited
me.
him terribly.
What boys?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It
What's
barely even mattered
happening?
what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I like
As he
Gunner.
wandered through
No!
his fantasy world,
The
he began
narrator's
to fill it with
freaking
many
me.
possible paths and destinations.
The narrator's
Down
freaking
one
me.
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And
What?
down another
What?
was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down
What?
another was a game with a baby.
Why
And he
is any
called
of that
it
happening?
The Stanley Parable.
What? H to hell, your kid's a story?
It was such a wonderful fantasy.
Why is this
and so in his
mannequin
head,
wife
he
still here?
relived it again, and then again,
Ooh,
and
I'm
again,
kidding.
over and
I'm
over,
not into
wishing
that.
beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there
Please.
be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I thought you didn't want me to play one more time. Hi,
But there is no
mannequin.
answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing
Why
has
am I
changed.
doing that?
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he
Why?
forgets which life is the real one.
Why? Why is that happening? Good.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer.
Well, he can't
As
do
long
anything
as he
else.
remains here, he's slowly killing himself. He won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. I'm not pushing it. I'm doing what I'm told. I'm not pushing it. I think I should. I'm not pushing. Okay, fine.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
Yay.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains
Yay,
here,
everything's normal.
he's electing to kill himself?
Why
How can
am I
get him
doing
to
that?
see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I can't do that. There's nothing here. Fine.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make
I
the
don't like your
rules.
47.
I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this
You were
time.
freaking me for like 3 minutes.
I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again.
Why do I need to
And
die?
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Yay? Narrator, weirdo, dude. The end is loading. Oh. Let's start all over again.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Everyone did have gone missing. I'm gonna turn off all these computers. Computers are jerks. Awaiting input. Okay, I don't know what that is. It's probably an Easter egg or something.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine, No, I won't!
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I knew it.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Shush, shush,
Perhaps
shush,
he wanted to stop by the
shush.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just shush.
Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Fine, I'll do what you say, just this one.
And so he detoured through
I'm
the
in a
maintenance
duel of
section,
wits.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I'm in a duel of wits with this narrator, so I will be the wittiest. Ha! Take that, narrator! You little witch! Yay! I think I'm dying.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Yay.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
You don't even know? How do you know where?
It's, left.
Oh, here. Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Why is it there?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
Why would you?
What was I thinking?
You're the one who's
It's
asking the
clearly-
question.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
There's only one other... Are you flipping through paper? Where are you?
Let's see, we went down right.
You're messing with me!
Down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Oh no, a Jeep or van. How did I say Jeep? I said more like cheap, but still. What the? What is this?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is
Then
all
why
a
did you leave me
spoiler.
here?
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
I can't.
Okay. We just have to get back to,
Employee.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely
Fired.
unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Yay!
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Why?
From the top.
Oh no! But it says the end is loading.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why am I doing that? This is a mystery we must solve. Why am I doing that? Let's all casually rub our chins in an attempt to figure this out. I'm still rubbing my chin while playing this game. I know it's very odd. A bit more vigorously. Okay, fine, don't. Oh boy, the doors. What the?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No,
Well, I'm asking
no,
what?
I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
You
Everything
changed the
should
script.
Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Did
Did
you?
you move the story somewhere, or...
I'm not supposed to remember the
Why
monitors.
am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
You
It
are?
was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Yay.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Good. Where is the story? We will find out what's over here. Oh my gosh. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Narrator, I am trapped. What the? Oh my gosh. I really am trapped. Where to go?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Why is there so much
Do we
random?
need to restart the game again?
No, don't.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
What
Okay,
the?
let's give it a shot. Why not?
Why no? How do you know something?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
We
go to
know.
the meeting room.
We know what
Perhaps
I
he had
decided to
simply
do.
missed a memo.
We know what I decided to do. And something else is probably going to change. No doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Maybe
Why
it
don't we go
is.
back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Thank you. You're not so devious after all. Though you might be. There's a spilled coffee cup right there. It says L. Okay. Turn off this computer. Where am I supposed to go? Narrator. What the?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
What's
The
happening?
story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Again? Oh my gosh, what's happening? Murder cabin. I don't want to go in here, but I have to.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
I don't
I
know.
think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Well, this is in a murder
correct?
cabin.
Do you
I
remember,
saw
Stanley?
blood right
Well, do
there.
you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Yay.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both
Ah,
know you
I'm
didn't
trapped.
put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Ooh.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
What now? What's gonna happen now? Said. Oh, good.
All right.
Thank you.
I've got a solution. This time, to make
guess.
sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Yay. Follow the line. Follow the line. Do I have to follow it exactly, or can I follow it any way? I asked you a question! Oh no, I'm not following the line. Is something bad gonna happen? Why would employees be in this dark, bleak area of a already dark and bleak building? Or B5? What the? What the frick? 4B? It went from
You see,
4-3 to 4...
the line knows where the
4
story
what?
is.
8.
It's over in this direction.
Now,
Onward, Stanley,
4 what?
to
8.
destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't
4
wherever
what?
we
8.
end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence.
Yay,
right?
philosophy. Just
Okay.
shut up.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative
Oh no, how am I supposed to
experiential
follow
mental
this?
subjective construct?
How am I supposed to follow this?
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what
I can't
we need
follow
right
this.
now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yay. Weird music. What the? Oh. Go on an adventure. Hey, what's happening? The adventure line is not straight. I'm getting bored of this music and there's blood in that bucket! Why is there blood in that bucket? What's happening? Roger balances. Sorry, said that. What's happening?
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Firm?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
There
Make
was
sure
blood
you
in a
study it
bucket!
closely and remember it carefully.
Why?
You won't want to miss anything.
Why? Will I become the blood in that bucket? If I don't?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
I'm-
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
You're the
story?
one who's making the line.
Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
Seriously,
after we
Line.
trusted you, after everything we've
Why,
been
Line?
through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart. Line betrayed us. Okay, let's go. I'll just
You
go
know
with it.
what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever
Yeah.
done for us? We're
Yes.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
We're going on a trip, and we don't have a rocket ship, so it can't be our favorite.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Bit.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well,
Yay, what the? How is it turning into there?
To be. Go wild. Use
This-
your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
This building structure is non-logical.
Oh, no, not you
come on.
again. Stanley,
Screw
I'd
you,
also
Line.
like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
I won't look at it. I won't look at it. I won't look at it. It betrayed me. I will go the exact opposite of the way it's telling me to. I am doing that. I am doing rather well. What am I doing? I don't know. That's gone. Good. Curse you, Line. What's happening?
Ah, a choice. We get to
Ooh.
make a decision. From
Ooh.
here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Why am I
So
doing it
know
for
that
you?
Each door has to lead somewhere.
Why am I doing the walking for
the
you?
place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our
I'm getting dizzy.
destination
I can't do it anymore.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And
Which
since the
door
answer is
will?
clearly yes,
This
then
is
by
more
all
ridiculous
accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
This is less logical than Alice in Wonderland. A confusion ending.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're
What
telling
the?
me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
What?
And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's
What?
really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
I don't want to
My
forget
mind
either.
goes blank simply
the-
because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
Find a
I don't want to
bookstore.
forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped.
What's happening?
Does that mean
We caused an apocalypse.
did we break the cycle?
We caused an apocalypse.
Whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
We're dead.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination.
Where's the
or journey,
bookstore?
though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
I thought
We'll
life
find
is
out,
about the
won't we?
destination and not the
Eventually.
journey.
Well, in the meantime...
What the? What happened? Did I die? Did I die? Did I die? Did I die?
All of his co-workers
Thank
were
gosh
gone.
that's done.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fine, I'll follow your pre-selected path. What the heck? What's happening? Let's stroke our chins in anticipation and mystery. You stroking your chin? I don't think you're stroking your chin.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
He
doors,
took the door on his
he
left,
entered
Buckle.
the door on his left.
Yay, hooray, happy ending, boo. What now? No one's here.
There was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting
Feeling a
fired.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How tips for not getting fired? Don't get fired. There. Hooray. This is a lot like Portal. I only played it once before, but yeah.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You were nice to me, so I'll follow. Wait! I don't think I should. I'm going down here. Yay, a car!
But
Let's go.
Stanley just couldn't do it.
Wait, why is the car
He
here?
considered the possibility of facing his boss,
What the-
admitting he had left his post during
Huh.
work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a
Fired for
competitive
that.
economy, why had he taken that
Yeah.
risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he
What
was
the-
crazy.
We were already
And
here.
then something occurred to Stanley.
We are
Maybe,
crazy.
he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yes, we
All
are.
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Exit.
None
Good.
of it made any logical sense.
We're trapped.
And
We're
as
trapped.
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down.
Good point!
Doors closed automatically behind him wherever he went.
Is this your fault,
And for
narrator?
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
The music's
Were they
tensing
simply
up!
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
The music's
And at
tensing up!
last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Yay!
He yelled. This is all a dream.
But why am I not yelling that?
What relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
I'm
He
getting
wasn't
nostalgia.
crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
I'm getting
I
nostalgia.
may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh my gosh, we're flying!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it
Why?
too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Why is the music tensing
Why
up?
is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley.
Yes,
He
you
found
are.
it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how
music
it's
is
describing
tensing
my
up!
thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
I'm being
Believing
controlled.
that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
What's happening?
He would prove it. He would prove
Calm
that
down.
he was in control.
Music, stop
that this
tensing up. I'm
was
supposed
a
to calm
dream.
down.
So he closed his eyes gently
And
and
died.
invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the
Music.
press of the mattress on his back, the
Music,
fresh
stop
air
tensing
of
up.
the world outside this one. Let me wake up.
Music,
he
stop
thought to
tensing up.
himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
It's not
Let me
over.
go back to my job.
I don't think it's
Let
over.
me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Yes, we are okay. The music stopped tensing. Hooray. Yes. No! What's happening? What's happening?
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
Ah, the
Please,
music's
just
turning
someone
red.
Tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
He was right.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Why?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Ah, we died.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she
Her
considered the
hand isn't
strange
even
man.
holding her briefcase.
He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Mariella is
And in
not
that
holding her
moment,
suitcase.
She thought to herself how lucky she was.
That
to be
car's in a
normal.
bad place.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It
That
was
car is
comforting
parked
to think
wrong.
this, and in a
Parked
certain
wrong.
way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this. So it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I thought she called for help. What happened? This is a quick game.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did
Why
something crucial
centuries?
happen while my senses were turned?
Why
He made a
centuries?
note to be more careful with time from now on.
Why centuries?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yay, I'm following your instructions. Because last time I didn't, I
Yet there was
died.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know if I want to. Executive bathroom. I ask you to open executive bathroom. Can I open this? I can't. No. Oh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
What's this?
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Ooh, secret.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Couldn't possibly have, eh? Z.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Yay.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
I agree.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Ah! What happened? What's happening? What's happening?
Descending deeper into the building,
Why am I
Stanley
descending?
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
And question
Why did
your
he think
voice?
this now, when for years it had never occurred to him.
I could also question your
This question
voice.
would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, I don't like this place. There's hardly any lights. That's usually
Stanley
bad.
walked straight ahead through the large door.
No, I did not.
Mind control facility.
No, I didn't. I might get my...
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay, I guess I'll just mess with you then. Stroke your chins.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it, and realized, nope, still on board with death.
Yay. Yes, I am in control of my life. Not you, weird narrator dude.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Not doing it. Not doing
At this
it.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yay.
And willingly confront his death.
Good. I'd rather have that than be your slave. See? I'm going to escape. I don't think I escaped. I don't think I escaped. I don't think I escaped. What's happening? Ow. Wouldn't that kill him? What's happening?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
No.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
I can't move.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Why are you so calm?
The story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
I can't
So
move.
he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Yay.
Farewell, Stanley.
Oh no. Huh? What the?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as
Oh
Stanley
no,
was led
another narrator.
helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Wait, why am I not dead? Why did that happen? What is happening? What the? A Stanley Parable. Ah, I can't see anything.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What
Why?
exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
You're trying to accomplish something too. What are you trying to accomplish? Deli, deli, deli. Oh, yes. A nice room. Ooh, nice room.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Okay.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Ooh. Oh. This is a... Am I in heaven? I'm in heaven. Yay. This is like a museum, or the credits for the Stanley Parable. Filing cabinets. Thought it flamed for a second. They let people interact with these? Awesome! Is that Stanley's? Maybe it is. Okay. I like 2. I like 5 and 2. Ooh, credits. Written and designed by Davey Rendon and William Hugh. And the impeccable Kevin Brighting as the narrator. Ooh, cool. I didn't know a lot of this. I'm gonna go this way. 431 to 436, the office and its plants and box. And all these things in letterbox. As alien development, we decided an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. He would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Alien base. Why would they not put this in? That looks like Tron. Am I going crazy? Oh, you're going crazy. HD remix. The lounge. I hear something moving. What am I supposed to do? Am I gonna die if I don't do this? I'm probably gonna die. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay then. Previous version of the choice. Timer would give you 15 seconds. To a different ending. Ooh, cargo lift. Why didn't they put a lot of this stuff in the game? Well, I mean, it's still a good game, but like, still awesome. What's this? I don't know what this is. That thing says what it is. Sendig. Game is now paused. Begin the game again. Resume the game. Okay. Ooh, levers. This is ending. A blurry thing. You can pause that and watch it if you want. Oh, man. This is awesome. This is an awesome credit sequence. Even though Stanley's dead. Sort of. In a way. Possibly. So this. Might be looking around this for a little bit. Underground. Oh, right. That's where I died. Narration
Then he
outtake.
pushed the number 4. Stanley pushed the 3, but when Stanley came to play, he traveled upward to the castles at the top of the facility
What?
to end the siege of
Okay. Cool. Now I know that the narrator was controlled by another narrator. What's this? Mock-up. Ooh. Ooh, it's still in the game. Okay, I've had enough of this museum. I shall go to the exit. Huh?
Oh,
Why are
look
you
at
laughing?
these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
Yay?
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What do I do?
Can you see?
No?
Can you see how much they need one another?
I can't see anything.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Good.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Now one last thing, and then I might end it here. Hope you guys like this video. What the heck? What's happening?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm doing what you say, I guess.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, good.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fine, I'll listen to everything you say. I won't try to kill myself again. Executive bathroom. What the? I'm trapped! Okay, no longer trapped. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. 2 extreme bathrooms and a Time magazine. Not sure I'd want this in my life, but my boss would. Aw, that's cruel. That is just cruel. Business. Screw that. I don't want to. No, no! Please, end this. This is a very weird elevator. This game is funny.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
You thought I was a
once again
boss.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as
Yes, I
quickly
am.
as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Narrator
That kind of
talk.
anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Thanks. Okay. What's happening?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly
door's
walked
closed.
forward into the opened passageway.
Why did it open? Why? Why did it do this? Why is it doing this? There's nothing back here, is there? No, there isn't. Oh man. Now we're gonna find out the true main ending. I don't know what's gonna happen. Stanley was in such a rush to get everything done, he just wouldn't let the narrator talk. Yay. He's skipping a lot.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, we know. Ooh, light. Let there be light.
The lights
I wish I
rose
didn't.
on an enormous room packed with television screens.
I wish I didn't
What
let there be
horrible
light.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, I have the strength, but do I have the willpower? Probably. We don't know. Camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
What the heck?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
That's
Stanley's
me,
co-workers,
right there.
the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Why did freedom mean nothing? Why did freedom mean nothing? The story just became dramatic.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Not that
Had
bad.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in
Irish.
someone else's control? Never. It was
You're going
unthinkable.
down, boss.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
My whole life?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded
Ooh,
from
number.
this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
No, it won't.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wait, listen to this button. Yay. Okay, let's go. Let's end this game. What the? Huh? Whoa. Ooh, there's a power button. That does nothing. Let's go. What is that? All this stuff looks like Tron. Yay. Okay, let's go. Awaiting input. I will end this once and for all.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I think I should do off. Yay! Success! Hooray! What's happening? Am I dead? Am I dead? I'm not dead! Hooray! What's happening?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I see
Was it
a
over?
little walkway. What? What's happening?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled
Yay.
himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Yay!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
I don't know
Where
if I
had
can
his
solve it.
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Yay!
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Yay!
No longer
Something
would anyone
doesn't
tell him
belittle everything.
what to do or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
And a murder cabin.
That was all he needed to know.
That cheese.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door
It's taking a while to open. Okay, it's open.
Stanley
I'm
felt
not
the
doing
cool
this.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Yay.
And Stanley was happy.
Hooray. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you like this video. I don't know if I'll do any more videos on this game because it's, well, one game. But without further ado, I'll see you all later.